Alrighty, then you're about to go see what?
FNAF 2.
FNAF 2, high expectations, low expectations?
Medium expectations. First movie was pretty good in the callback sense, in the horror movie sense. It was alright. It was mostly like an internet thing, you know. Movie number 2, in general, the second game is better, in my opinion. First game was the highlight, but the second was just better in all aspects. So the second movie should be better, right? Theoretically. Trailers, it looks good, so I got some pretty good expectations. So we shall see.
What'd you think?
I thought it was a pretty interesting movie overall. There was a lot of twists and turns and things I was not really expecting, which is kind of a good thing because you don't want it to just be exactly what you think it's gonna be. But they definitely took their liberties with a lot of plot points, but it was overall pretty good. Alright, pretty alright. I'd say compared to the first one, it was a lot more convoluted, but a little more interesting, I guess. A little more flavor to it is the best way to put it.
What do you think about the puppet changes?
That's where I am saying they definitely took their liberties, because there was minor spoilers, certain possessions, I guess you could say. And I guess if you could possess an animatronic, you could possess a person, I guess. But that is definitely an interesting part of the movie. So they changed the puppet a little bit, but they made it a little interesting. They made it interesting, at least.
What did you think about the little Easter egg joke they threw in with the plush?
Opa.
That was pretty funny. I think that was the funniest part. That was the funniest part of the movie. There was some jokes that were funny, like there was one with the teacher. That was pretty funny. I thought that was funny. There was also some jokes that didn't quite land, and some of them I was just like, "What are they talking about?" There was one with a lawyer, I guess. I don't know if that was referencing something.
It was referencing like he was the lawyer from the first movie.
Oh, I see. I haven't seen the first movie in when it came out, so I guess if I watched it, okay, that makes sense. That's all right. But there were some jokes that weren't quite there. Some jokes that were, and the funniest part was that plushie. That was the funniest part of the entire movie. That was that was good. That was good. So it's pretty funny. Scary, I'd say. There were some points that were suspenseful. Maybe not scary. You can only get so scary in a PG-13 film, right? So maybe not like super scary, but it's definitely stuff like, oh, is this person gonna die right now, or is this person gonna get their heads bitten off right now? Maybe, but just gotta watch it to find out. So it's definitely suspenseful, maybe not scary, but it had some good parts overall.
Definitely not as horror take as I thought. I mean, they showed in like the trailers it was going to be more horror aspect. There was definitely like some horror aspect, not as much as I thought, but
I think the movie really got going, really got kind of more horror adjacent as soon as it hit the part where he's kind of playing FNAF 2, kind of that part. That's where I was like, maybe not horror, but getting into a little like, all right, now he's got some stakes behind it, and you could kind of, he's actually playing the game, So you're like, okay, what's gonna happen? How's he gonna figure it out? And then he did all the stuff, and it's like, so they stayed true to that, I guess. So that was fun to see. That was a fun part to see. Um, the voice acting of the animatronics, honestly, was pretty good. Pretty good. I couldn't tell that Matt Pat was even voicing them. Like there was no Matt Pat in the voice, so that's kind of a good thing if you're a voice actor, is to make it like not you, make it the character. So, and Megan Fox, I could hear it in like the first sentence where she was like, I forget what she said, but like at the end it was like, very Californian. I was like, again, or something. Very Megan Fox, but then after that, it was pretty good. Couldn't really tell, and it was like in the character. Same thing with Freddy, and then so voice acting, pretty good overall for the animatronics, and for the puppet when it was kind of talking through people. They made the puppet very malevolent, which is like kind of the complete opposite of what the puppet is in the games. Puppet's more of a protector, want to be protecting the dead kids' souls and all that. But in the movie, she's like evil. So that's very interesting. That's supposed to be like Golden Freddy zone. I don't even know where Golden Freddy is.
Wasn't the kid at the end? Wasn't that a part?
I thought I'm
of Golden.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is the one that possessed Golden Freddy.
So why did he say he was leaving?
Uh,
or is he leaving, or is it more like he could be leaving, but you'll never know?
There could be two souls, so he could have left, and there could still be another soul. Maybe like, where's the soul of Mike's brother?
Isn't that the other one?
Which one?
Isn't that the other one inside the golden one?
Could be. I don't know. Could be. I don't know. I mean, there was no confirmation.
Because in the first
movie, there was a "it's me" thing.
Yeah.
But was that actually him, or was it the kids trying to be him? Or is he even there, or is he not there? Because you don't see him. You only see.
Yeah, but at the end, oh well, yeah, never mind. I was gonna say at the end, the kid was like, I gotta tell you something. And I thought he was gonna be like, your little brother, something. But he's like, I can't hold him back. And I was like, oh well.
It could be a double meaning. Could be kind of hinting towards can't hold Springtrap back, but actually he can't hold Garrett back, no little brother. Maybe I'm reaching, maybe I'm not. Who knows? Because they are doing a lot of gymnastics, let's say.
Yeah.
But that's theorizing. Could be his little brother, could be still, possessing. Or it could be gone. It could just not be part of anything. Or it could be a little bit of both. And I forgot what I was going to say about. So Golden Freddy's supposed to be evil. But he's nice. And now the puppet's evil. So. Wait, we'll see.
Well, I don't know if he's nice, because he technically took out the ant in the first movie.
Yeah, but that's when Springtrap was like in their heads or something, right? They had to like delete Springtrap, tell him he's a bad guy, and then we're like, oh, he's a bad guy? Let's kill him. And they killed him.
In the movie, they showed the girl, right? Circus one, right?
Baby. They showed Baby.
They showed her.
Showed her.
For like 5 seconds. I'm assuming she's not supposed to be shown until the third one or something.
She was supposed to be shown in the fifth one.
Fifth?
Yeah.
They only got like 3 movies. The next one is most likely going to be the last one.
Most likely.
Because they said 3 film contract. So
they
unless
make another contract.
unless they make another contract, it could end with a third one. But I haven't played the others. I never played any of them. I played the first one, but I knew about them. And in the third one, doesn't he burn? Or
Yes.
so he's just gone after the third one.
No.
He's still here.
In the third one, that's the Fazbear Frights, which is like what the guy in the scene who was talking about a haunted house.
Yeah.
I guess that's what that's gonna be. And in the third one, they find him, and he goes like, "This is why I was laughing." He was like, "We found one, a real one," on the second night, and that's when Springtrap comes out to try to kill you. So they go, they found him, they take him there, and then he starts haunting the place, starts trying to kill the security guard, and then it burns down, but he's still alive, and he's like, "I always come back." And
the third one, he says that.
I think he says it in the third one, but he says it anyways. And in the fourth one, they go to the crying child's nightmares.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
And all that. Yeah, they're probably not gonna do that. They're probably gonna reference it if they ever bring the crying child, which is supposed to be Michael Afton's brother. And they made that. That's crazy.
How'd you feel that Michael or Mike wasn't the only Mike? Michael.
Kinda actually adds up, I guess. Not. There's another security guard you play as in FNAF 2, and he dies. So you die. But usually you're playing as Michael Afton. So now there's two main character Michaels. And now the one that's you usually play as is evil. And he's probably arrested or something because he got knocked out.
He got knocked out, but then his badge was in the grass, so he left. He's gone.
Evil. For some reason.
I thought he was just there to help his dad or bring his dad back to life or something.
He's doing it in the family name, I guess.
So now he's just trying to kill people.
Yeah. I don't know why. Other than that, something about his dad. But that's it. We'll just have to wait till the next movie. We'll just have to wait. Because this is kind of the part of the FNAF series is theorizing. That's the whole kind of thing that got it popular. Was people play the games. They're like, oh, it's a pretty fun horror game, jump scares, all that. But then MatPat was like, look at these well, not just MatPat, but people were like, look at these posters on the wall and about murders in 1987 and blah blah blah. They started making all this stuff, and then it started building. And you wait for the next game and the next game. So that's the fun part about the FNAF series. And again, it's kind of fun that they changed up stuff because now you gotta theorize about it. Now you can think and then go to the next person and say, what do you think? And they'll be like, I think this, and then I think that. So that's why it's kind of fun that they changed it up a little bit. But these are movies, so they only release like every 3 years, 2 years. Unlike the games that would release like every year. So, there's a little more waiting than usual. But who knows? That could just build up the anticipation even more. I don't know if you saw it, but I definitely saw it. I had to do a double take when it happened. It happened on screen. I was like, did I just see that? When he's in the room on the computer, and then he flashes the light the first time. Boom, flashes the light. You can see in the corner, Shadow Bonnie. As he flashes the light, like for like a couple frames. I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy. They barely explain Shadow Bonnie in the game, let alone anywhere in the movie. Like, I don't know how they. I guess it might have just been an Easter egg, which most things are probably just an Easter egg. But that's crazy. that they even put him in. Because they can't even explain him in the game, and they put him in the movie. So there's a lot of theorizing to do, and that's the fun of it. And the movies, both of them, are fun. They're fun to watch, and that's all it can be. Is fun. You're probably not gonna get cinema out of a couple $100,000 film, but you're gonna get a pretty good experience. Which both of the movies and the second one are pretty fun experiences, especially if you're a fan of the franchise. So